Hello everyone and welcome back to our Resonant Rise 3 Let's Play. Yesterday's Jam here with you again on B+. And you remember from last time we made this rather spiffing looking Damascus steel armor. I'm starting to enjoy the mocha brown of it. In between episodes went away and did a whole bunch of mining. I'll show you what we picked up from there. We've now got a lot of resources. We've also upgraded our tools to have a bronze head. And we've done that on all of them. We're actually going to upgrade them straight away at the start of this episode. We're going to bump over and we're going to put a steel head on those because it takes us up another mining level. You'll see behind me as well, we've also now got this wonderful row of essence auberry bushes that I found down in the mines. They're going to help us level up, which will help with some enchanting and that sort of thing when we get into it. Today, we're going to be trying to get sort of the base level of our machines sorted. So we're going to need to get some lava so we can get a heat generator. Need some cables, our metallurgic infuser from Mekanism, pulverize, all those sort of entry level things just so we can get underway. So let's jump in and we'll put a steel head on all these tools. So let's have a look at how many ores I managed to dig up when we went mining in between episodes. So we've now got almost 100 gold, we've got 100 lead, not much copper, surprisingly, didn't find a lot of that. Conveniently, we've got a lot of osmium ore, which is very much going to help us as we move through Mekanism. A ridiculous amount of silver, very little iron, surprisingly, some ferrous, aluminium, manganese, which is going to prove very important for us here as we make some steel tools. I might just double check first, though. Yes, what sort of levels do we see from osmium? Actually, you know what, guys? Osmium is going to be our way to go here. Osmium sort of jumps over steel, which is surprising. So let's melt some of this osmium down. You'll notice in between episodes I went through and I added a bronze head onto all of our tools. That's now pretty much going to be superseded straight away by osmium. Our pick now has a heap of stuff on it. We've got full luck on that because we've dug up so much lapis that I just threw it all on there. Reinforced 2, moss giving us our auto repair, and diamond. Our sword, we've gained auto repair, reinforce, and knockback on that one. We've not gained anything cool yet, no hatchets, we've not done a lot of wood chopping, to be honest. And our shovel has got a little bit of haste on there, and a diamond as well, helping that durability. So, let's make ourselves some lovely bright blue tools. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do at all. Turns out bronze is still in there, although that is probably going to prove slightly helpful. Because we can just fix that up. But that's the colour we were looking for. Make an osmium head for that one. Swap that over. We'll take all of these out actually in the process. Make our pickaxe head. I must say, osmium does feel a little bit OP in that there is a lot of it in the world as soon as you go down mining that far. I suppose you do need to get up to a certain level first, but it's going to help us leapfrog up on mining levels here, which is going to make life easier for all involved. Make our shovel head. Lovely stuff. Alright, so we can put those away now. Let's head inside. And let's upgrade these tools. First things first, our pickaxe. It's calmed it down a little bit now. We're getting a little bit more sort of colour themed there. So what have we gained here? We've gone from a mining speed of 6.5 to 10. Our durability has jumped up to 700 and we're now up to a mining level of obsidian as well. Lovely stuff. So we'll grab that. We'll do our swords. We're at 3.5 hearts, 182 durability. It's jumping to 4 and 240. Lovely. We'll put the head on there. It's not going to let us do it that way, so we're going to have to get some bronze out of a chest in here. I've put a couple of chests in here now as well, guys. We've got... That was the sort of results. I was getting so much coal lapis, I had to build a crafting table down in the mines. And was actually putting it into block form as we went down. We have got just over 4 stacks of stacks. Well, actually not quite, it's 4 stacks of 9. There's just too much. There's too much, the maths is blowing my mind. Alright, let's go ahead, let's fix up our axes. I'm thinking that I might actually be able to put that bronze axe straight back in and melt that down. Either way, so our shovel was a mining speed of 10.5. It's now bumped up to 14. It can now mine ardite, apparently, as a shovel. I'm not sure I believe that. And that was 6.5. That's now going to jump up to 10. Lovely. Look how colour coordinated our tools are all of a sudden. They're looking so much nicer. That's a lovely big jump there, guys. Is it going to melt down? It is. Wonderful. So we're going to put that straight back in there. Alright, so first things first, we need to go over and we need to get ourselves a whole bunch of lava, because our heat generator is our best bet early on with Mekanism. So for that, we need to go grab some of our iron. I'm not sure if I've put any of that in ingot form yet. Oh yeah, there we have. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to need to make a tank. It will save us a couple of trips over there. So we need some iron bars, some iron, and some... Is it just normal glass to put in the middle? It is. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to need to melt down a little bit more iron in our smeltery. Annoyingly, I've got a feeling that this may mix with a couple of these metals in here. What's it likely to go with? Actually, no, we might get away with it. Most of them seem to be alloys already. Which is wonderful. I'll let that melt down while that's going. We'll make sure we've got some glass to go in the middle. Tanks are something that people tend to often neglect, I find, at the start of when they're playing. It just makes life so much easier, particularly when you're going to need... You know, we're going to need some more lava for this smeltery when we're now getting down, what, under 2 buckets there. And we need some of the lava for this heat generator as well. It just makes sense for us to build this tank, go and spend a couple of seconds sort of putting bucket after bucket into the tank, and going through that way. Alright. Let's get this iron done, make sure it's down the bottom. We'll pour out a couple blocks of this. Then we'll be good to go. So we're going to go over to that weird sun sculpture again. We'll take all our lava from there for now. We did find... Oh, you bastard! Where has this Damascus steel come from? What is it mixing with? The bronze and the iron. We do not need more Damascus fecking steel. For God's sake. Alright, well, I'm going to take that 1 ingot of bronze out, because I've got a feeling that is what is causing the problem for us. So let's drain that out, so that's out of there now. Put the iron in, it's not going to be mixing the other bit of brass. There's a tiny bit of copper in there as well that I might drain out to be safe. There's still going to be 3 nuggets in there, but I can deal with that. Let's go whack these inside while that melts down. I did manage as well in between episodes to survive a blood moon, which is how we've leveled up that sword once more. Basically just stood in the door there, smacking them as they came my way. Which turned what could have been quite a bad situation into a good one. Alright, there's our iron melted down. Almost. That Damascus steel is a bloody bugger. Come on. Come on. Anytime now. Anytime. Thank you. Alright, we actually have some iron now. Makes life a little bit easier. Conveniently, we've got 18, so we'll pour out 2 blocks of that. That's going to give us plenty to get started here. We'll go over and get that lava. Alright. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we need to make some iron bars. Bang, 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 bang. I believe it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Indirayo tank. Lovely. Alright, now, it is the middle of the night, so let's have a quick sleep and then we'll run over to the desert. Right then, we're over at our weird sun sculpture, which I still don't understand. If you've got any idea what this is, guys, is this just Biomes of Plenty World Gen? Who knows? If you've got any idea, leave me a comment or tweet us or something like that. Let me know what's going on. Alright. We're over here now. We've got our lava. So, what have I picked up there? Confusing powder from Ender Zoo. Appropriately named because I've got no idea what that is. Alright, so we've put down our tank. We have forgotten to bring a bucket. Which is clever. There's also no trees nearby. Let's go find some wood, build a crafting table, build a bucket, shall we? That'd make sense. Probably would have been a good thing to do beforehand, but hey, you know, you don't always have to do things the right way. Let's take a bit of wood here that isn't... Oh, not falling in the sludge. So I'm trying to do the right thing here and not just take a bit of wood out the bottom. And I'm being punished for it by having no wood comfortably present itself for me. Where were you? Hello. You look like a prime candidate. And you've fallen straight in the sludge. Oh dear. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. Did not mean to do that. Oh, fuck it. Well, this has gone horrifically. It really has. Right. Did not mean to chop down the whole tree. I also did not mean to jump straight into the sludge. I am incredibly hungry, so let's have a little bit of steak. I've not brought any osmium with me, so I can't repair my hatchet. Another thing you might notice, guys, we've gained a backpack and we've gained a satchel. The satchel I found in a thermal recycling sort of trash pile that you find mining underground. And this backpack I went through and just owned a bunch of cows. Took their leather. Shit me, how much wood have we got now? Alright, we are set for wood for a while, guys. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's put you there. Bang, bang, bang. Bucket. Lovely. Alright, lava, come to me, please. Let's take as much as we can, keeping this nice and neat. Lord, this tank is huge. It's going to fit masses for us. Alright, filling it up. Now, I need to make sure I'm not falling into this lava here. I have got keep inventory on, though. Mainly because I just can't be fucked dealing with having to find graves and that sort of thing. Right, I'm going to leave that crafting bench there, because realistically we don't need it. I will take, however, that Certus Quartz Crystal. Oh! Nope! No, get it, deliver it! I'm not having a great day, if we're honest. Things are not going as planned. Okay, stop it. Stop it! Don't know. Thank you. That's enough. Right, let's get back to the house, and we'll set some stuff up. Alright, so we're back at the house. I've spent a little bit of time going through, and I've turned a lot of the metals that we've got, a lot of the ores that we've got, sorry, into metals in the smeltery, just so we're all set up ready to go there. First thing we need to do is create a couple of heat generators from Mekanism. These are the easiest ones to make. They don't need steel, even though we do have it already, but they're just an easy sort of passive source of power. 3 iron, osmium in the middle, a couple of bits of wood, a furnace, and some copper. Now we can do all that. We definitely have wood after chopping down that entire tree accidentally. So we'll take that out of there. Come through. Right, first things first. I'm going to make a couple of these generators just because they are so cheap, and we might as well. We've got our wood there. So 2 furnaces in the bottom, 2 osmium in there. 1, 2 with iron over the top. Wood, 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 wood. What else are we missing from there? The 2 copper down the bottom. Right, so we'll do 1 because we've got a couple of mismatched ingots there. And 2 heat generators. Lovely stuff. Now to go with these, we are going to need some power cables. Our best bet are the basic universal cables from Mekanism as well. They are just redstone and steel. And so we'll make a couple of these. So they're good to go. If memory serves right, yep, you get 8 per go. We might as well get ourselves prepared early. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. 48 cables. Whack them in there. Let's jump outside. We'll just get these sort of set up. We don't want to do this inside, obviously. Having wooden floors in the house, chucking lava around is not the greatest idea. So we'll go through. I'm just going to make a little sort of safe area. The way these lava generators work is they will take a passive power generation from being sort of submerged in lava or having lava connected to them. Slightly bigger than that. You can also put combustible materials in them as well, so we can use up a bit of that coal that we've got. Right, what is our best bet here? I've probably not done this super efficiently, if we're honest. No, really haven't. Bloody hell, worms everywhere. Get out of the way. If we whack you in there, put room underneath to put some lava in there. And you can go there. We'll just move you along one now. The question is, do I have to attach power out one side? I do, so that can come out back. It's kind of all slowly falling into place there. It is somewhat of a health hazard as you step outside, I will admit that, but you know what? We'll deal with it. We might cover it over the top. So let's take that one out from there, that one out from there. Purely for the aesthetic. We'll fill in the cobblestone there, even though it is going to get mainly blocked off. Bang, 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 bang. Lovely. Dig out underneath there. So, take our cables. They're going to run from out the back there. We are going to need to create a wrench to spin these round. For now, Just going to destroy them and replace them, because that's easier than trying to build ourselves a wrench quickly. So bang and bang. They're connected up. Wonderful. Go across like that. Take up the side of the wall. Oh, down you go. Alright, let's put down our lava tank. You there. Where's our bucket gone? There we go. One. You in under there. You in under there like that. One on that side. One there. And one on that side. Lovely. Lava everywhere. Make sure that doesn't fall in. So they should now be generating a small amount of power. Hopefully. And then we'll transport that off. Alright, so let's shoot upstairs, dig a hole through the wall to bring this cable in. Then we need to look at making our metallurgic infuser and our pulverizer. So, it's going to be coming up there, I believe. Can we take it in through there? Have I lined that up properly? I haven't. Of course I haven't. It'd be too easy. I believe that's going to knock off one of the things. Ooh, nearly lost that to lava. That wouldn't have been great. Right, so it's not particularly efficient, but let's pull that back across that way, because we don't want to go over our windows. Oop, can do that, putting that there as well. We need to get ourselves a wrench sorted for sure. Alright, here we go. Let's head back upstairs. Oh, such a walk. Bring that inside. Might be a little bit of a draft come through, but we're kind of protected. Our bed's protected around there, so we should be alright. Let's put that wood back as well. Lovely. We are inside, and we have got our basic power setup done. A little bit of power coming through there. Alright. So, now let's make ourselves a metallurgic infuser. This is what we're going to make the base of all our mechanism items with. So, redstone, iron, couple more furnaces, and osmium ingot. We can do that. Easy stuff. So, one furnace, two furnace, 1 and 2. Osmium in the middle. There's just iron that corner. Break another iron block up. Iron in our 4 corners. Leave that there. 1, 2 more bits of redstone. 1 and 2. Metallurgic infuser. Lovely stuff. Alright, so let's take this upstairs. Wire this up. See if we're getting power coming through. We'll just put it there straight away. Yep, straight away you can see that filling up with power coming from downstairs. Wonderful. One thing we will make just before we disappear now is we'll quickly make a pulverizer. Helpful for whacking our stuff into dusts. So a couple of flint, a piston. Piston's one of the weird recipes that you always think is going to be more confusing than it is, but you just kind of do it once and you remember how to do it. It is a logical recipe though, you can kind of see what each part is there for. Piston, lovely stuff. I need a redstone energy coil. Now, have we got some gold pumped out already? We haven't. Right. I might do this in between episodes then, guys. I'll get our pulverizer done. I'll make us a wrench. I'll get it all plumbed in up here. But we are moving forward. We've got our mechanism stuff set up. We might make a couple of wind turbines as well in the next episode using this metallurgic infuser. And then we're ready to push forward and we can start getting these Galacticraft machines made. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please make sure you like, leave us a comment, and subscribe. Show us around your friends, whatever. Send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, all of that good stuff. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.